I got something you guys might be interested in. It's a Diana Bandit Black. And I hadn't been around much. My dad just passed away, so I've driven, I don't know, almost 9,000 miles in the last 2 weeks taking care of stuff. But get this out of the box. This box did come in another box for box people. Let me get this out of the box. See what we got. Well, this is pretty neat. Get it turned the right way. I got this at Pyramid Air, and I bought this like 3 or 4 months ago. I just hadn't had time to open it yet. It doesn't have the price on the invoice. I don't remember what I paid for it, but they were having some kind of sale, so I bought it while it was on sale. I just have been a little bit crunched on time, so looks like we have a single shot tray and a rotary magazine. See how this thing comes off. I'm not going to shoot this as a pistol, at least not right now today. Okay, that little piece comes off the bottom. That snaps into place. Little thumb screw, which serves as a swivel attachment. That goes on there. The gauge is on the end. Let me go put some air in it. I am not an open sight person. We'll talk a little bit about that in just a minute. Let me go get some air in here, and I'll be right back. I'll meet you outside. All right, I'm gonna try shooting this with open sights, and I'm at my standard approximately 28 yards. I'm going to single load these pellets, and these are Crossman Destroyer EX, and I'm pretty sure these are 7.9 grain. Now, open sights and me don't do well together. I wear trifocals and I have eye floaters, so I'm not expecting a whole lot, but since this has open sights, I am gonna see what I can do with them. And it's dark enough, I'm really having to struggle to see the sights. Got the Garmin chronograph to see what these do. Oh, the safety works. Probably could do better if I had a little more daylight. 890. That's more than I expected. And this is 177, in case I didn't mention it. So I don't know where I'm hitting. It felt like I pulled that one to the right a little bit. I can't even see the red dot. I'm just having to kind of guess at the middle of the target for right now. Got some kind of weird glare thing going on here on my glasses. I'm not sure what that is. That shot felt a little bit better. 903. I forgot to look at the second one. I'll look at that in a minute. Now, I filled this a little high, and I don't know which gauge is right. the gauge on my pump was showing 3064 or 3000 and something psi. The gauge on here was just under the red, so it didn't show to have quite a full fill. That was 895 on that one. Man, I am just having to kind of guess where I'm shooting on that thing. I'll put a scope on it. I've got another 2,000 miles to drive over the next few days, and when I get back, if the weather holds out, I will make an effort to put a scope on here. That one again was 905, so it looks like I'm at the top of the curve already, and I was a little under. That's 889. I was a little under the red, so I guess I'm going to have to build a gauge block and put a manometer with a little more resolution in series with my guns, because I've got a couple of guns that when the pump shuts off shows that I'm not at full pressure, this one included. So maybe my automatic shutoff is shutting off and the gauge is shutting off a little early. So I'll build a gauge block and build a manometer to go in line with it. I'll go down there in just a second. 867. So it was just about at the peak of the curve to start off with. That's 7 shots. I'll get a few more in here. There, 8. That was 841. So I'm on the downside of the curve, but I didn't see much of an upside, so I'm thinking I'm not quite filling it all the way up. Either that or the hammer spring's too tight. That was 823. That was number 9. Let's go with one more, and then I'll go down and see what the target looks like, because I can't see it from here. I don't know. 796. So let me look at this shot string real quick, and let's see what we got here. Shot list. So let's go down and look at the first shot. Okay, we were at 890, 893, 903, 895. So I was just at the edge of the bell curve. So I'm either underfilling this or the hammer spring's a little bit high. That's a lot more velocity than I expected. Let me see what our overall summary was. Let's see. Standard deviation was 35.7. Extreme spread 109. That ain't right. Yeah, I guess it is. So there's some work to be done on this. This is straight out of the box. I hadn't done anything to it. Yeah, extreme spread 109 over 10 shots. So it is not balanced at all, and I'm thinking it's probably because the hammer spring's a little bit hot. I know you guys have seen the target, but I have not, so let me go grab the target. I guess I can talk on the way down there because y'all can hear me. But that's a way big extreme spread. Oh, that's not too bad considering I can't see the target. That's kind of better than I had anticipated. All right. Maybe I'll try the iron sights again in the daytime when the sun's still out. So as I'm looking at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know where number 10 went, but I'm guessing it looks like 3 right there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, there's 10. There's 2 right there. But I mean, you know, for open sights from somebody that can't see in low light, I'm not at all unhappy with that. So maybe I'll throw some lead at it with an actual sun is still up. The sun's been behind the mountain for about an hour now, and see what I can do with that. I'm not going to shoot at open sights. I wouldn't try to do any pest control with open sights because I don't trust my eyes to be humane with it. But anyway, I'll be gone for a few days, and whenever I get back, I'll try to throw some scope on here. I don't know what I've got. This has a dovetail on it, and I like the looks of this. Man, it is super light. Does use a fill probe, and the manometer is right on the end. I'm only halfway through the green, so I'm really thinking that the hammer spring's set pretty heavy on this. Got quite a ways to go. I'm not quite to the middle of the green with 10 shots, so I should be able to get 20-ish shots with it. And if I can back off the hammer spring just a smidge and tone down some of those shots, I think the shot count will go up. Or throw some heavier lead in there and see what it does with heavier lead. But with a 7.9 grain, I was not expecting anything in the area of 900 feet per second. I appreciate everybody that's made it through here, and I haven't been around much. I'm going to try to be here a little more than I have been over the last few weeks. It's been real hectic, and I appreciate everybody that's kind of stuck around with me. I'm going to throw a couple of videos up. One that I think you might like, and YouTube will throw one that they think you might like. I'll catch you in one of those, or I'll catch you guys down the road. Appreciate it.